Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How y'all doing? Howdy, kids. I'm Q, the Costa Rican coach of the Chicago Dragapults. Yes, sir. And today, we are back with another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Draft League. Wait, Pokemon Draft League battle. We're in the MBC. It's week 6, baby. We're coming off a tough loss. Was it our second? Yeah, we're coming off our second loss in the season. So we're trying to bounce back. And wouldn't you know it, let's look at the team we got to fight today, or the potential team. Put the matchup on screen right now. Boom. Man's pretty much has, his top 6 anyways, is pretty much just OU, the team. If there was a poster child for OU, it would literally be this team. Got some good Pokemon on it, obviously, and could be a tough way to navigate it. The cool thing is that against their top 6, our Sun Gang kind of goes crazy against them. So who knows? They might not even bring some of them. Great Tusk is a huge threat. Tornadus can't Hurricane in the sun, so that's pretty cool. Well, they can, but it's a 50% accurate move now. But Bleakwind Storm is unaffected. Samurott, very annoying. Set spikes, all that good shit. Screamtail also kind of annoying to try and knock out. Also gets some sort of a stat buff in the sun, depending on how they build it. Could be Spadef, could be defense, could be speed. Definitely not going to be an offensive stat, that's for damn sure. King Gambit might not show up because, I am a Sun team after all. Skeletorge looks really good against me. There are 2 Terramons, Eel, Ektross, and Ursaring. Ursaring's a proud champion, brothers. And this one can Terra into, what typings? It can Terra into Normal, Fighting, and Ghost. And Eel could Terra into Electric, Fairy, and Steel. So some pretty cool, niche things they could do with their Terramons in this game today. Shaman, which also could be pretty cool against me. Granted, once again, Sun team, but we do have 3 grass types, so they might want some form of a grass resist for that. Big Muck, which if it's T-Spikes, could be very annoying. And Sudowoodo, which I don't think would show up, but who knows. Sash, Cuss That Berry, not Sash. Cuss That Berry's sturdy with Stealth Rock's Head Smash, could be pretty cool. That's what I would run if I were them, but, what do I know? Regardless, let's talk about the team that we are going to be bringing today. Today, we got the homie Choice Banded Roaring Moon. Yes, sir, guys. We got fun in the sun with Choice Band Roaring Moon. We're not getting a speed boost in the sun either. I made sure that we get an attack boost in the sun so that we can do big damage to the defensive core of Screamtail, Skeledirge, and what's the other one? Great Tusk. So, normally, Great Tusk or even Screamtail could probably switch into Roaring Moon pretty freely. But thanks to our Choice Band plus attack booster, if we're in the sun, ain't nobody wanting to switch in. Probably knockoff. Great Tusk can definitely still switch into a knockoff, obviously. But, you know what I'm saying? Outside of that, looking pretty solid. We got Choice Band and U-Turn, which could be nice. Outrage, if we have an end game where we can get rid of the Screamtail and just spam Outrage, and then Earthquake for the what's the guy's name? King Gambit. All right, y'all. Here we are with our week 6 battle in the MBC. Man's brought absolutely nothing that I thought they were gonna bring. Kind of crazy. They literally it's just Tornadus and maybe Screamtail. Everything else is quite the anomaly, which just makes me terrified because I do not know what to expect. But Roaring Moon has a really good speed tier here. Outside of Tornadus, of course. Ogerpon, same vibe. If I can SD with Ogerpon, it's kind of... If I can SD with Ogerpon and Torn be gone, it's looking pretty solid. Muck could be a little annoying. Same thing with Ursaring. T-Spikes actually look like a huge problem because I do not have Hazard Control at all. What do I want to do? I think I honestly want to just lead off with Ninetales. I feel like it just seems like a really solid lead. I can overheat into whatever. If they want to T-Wave me with Screamtail or some shit or get up Rocks, that's fine. Rocks look really good against me too, so I get it. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I don't know what we're going to do here. Honestly, don't even remember the game plan against a different team. But yeah, I was fully anticipating, just in case you guys are wondering what mons they have at home if you skip the intro. They left behind Great Tusk, Samurott, Hisui. They left behind Great Tusk, Samurott. They left behind King Gambit and a Skeledirge. And a Sudowoodo, if you can believe that. A Sudowoodo, crazy. I'm just going to overheat and get some momentum here. I'm going to overheat into, I think, Weezing. Sounds like the best play. Because if they're like random ass like Flame Orb instead of Eviolite, well, actually that doesn't matter because we're not neutralizing gas. We are Levitate. But it'll still be really nice. Because they could Earthquake here, they could Body Slam here. Regardless, Weezing is definitely the answer. We do get the overheat off. Nice overheat. Decent amount of damage. Kind of want to... How much damage is that? Like, is that normal damage? Because I feel like that's a decent amount. To Ursaring. Actually, that seems to be about Spadef. So it's pretty Spadef, all things considered. I'm going to go into Pops, the Weezing. Potentially get some Rocky Helmet chip with Body Slam, and then maybe put it in range of Sludge Bomb. Yep, Body Slam. Don't para me immediately, okay? I'm sorry I tried telling you what to do. That's on me. That's on me. I'm going to go for, I think Strange Steam is probably my best bet. Just in case we give it the Facade boost. But then I guess, not Facade, but you know, the Guts boost. But I guess if we do that, it's fine. Because I'm pretty sure Whirring Moon revenges. But also, they're probably just going to Muck here. Like, fairly easily. But we'll see what happens. They do, looks like they are going to go into Muck. I can at least burn it. Yeah. Like, if there are T-Spikes, they're going to get them up now. I honestly don't even know if Muck gets T-Spikes. I feel like it does. But yeah, if they are T-Spikes, they're going to get them up now. And honestly, I can't stop that. So, there's like literally nothing I can do to stop it. So, I'm just going to Will-O-Wisp and hope for the best. None of our guys ignore T-Spikes either, except for this guy. Wow. Yeah, we will lose the T-Spikes if that's what it is. Does Muck get T-Spikes? Am I like... They go for Jab. That's fine. That's going to do 0. Well, I appreciate that. Can we get a nice cheeky burn? Nope. Full para. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Does Muck get Toxic Spikes? It does. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like they definitely have it. If they don't, like, that's good for us. But, yeah, they probably have realized now that I'm going to stay in and click Will-O-Wisp as they curse, as one should. Can I land a Will-O-Wisp, please? That'd be most appreciated. Most appreciated, Weezing. Most appreciated, Weezing. Can we land a Will-O-Wisp, please? Well, can we get the attempt to go for the Will-O-Wisp instead of just allowing the Muck to set up in our face? Could we do that, please, as a family? I also have, like, no counterplay to this after I burn this. Finally, there is a god. They're not Lumberry. They might be Facade, which would be pretty cool. But they are now burned, essentially negating the curse buff that they just did. We definitely could save this Mon because I thought about having Pain Split on here instead of one of the status moves, but I'm kind of glad I brought both now. Even though I probably am not getting a Toxic on anything, I'm still kind of glad I brought both. Regardless, they are only +1, so I could just go out into something. One of the special attackers, obviously. Ooh, what if I Healing Wish the Weezing? Thoughts? That actually sounds pretty fire, not gonna lie. That sounds really dumb, but I also want to do it. I think I will. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Let's see. Let's see how much this Poison Jab does initially. Because I might overheat into Healing Wish, depending on how much this does. Like +1 burned. Big Drought. They rest. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. That's very interesting. The Muck is asleep. Looks actually adorable. We're going to overheat again. See how much damage we do. This Muck might win. Just because it just might, I guess. I don't know. Looks like it might win. How much is Ninetales? Ninetales is going to do at least half to this, potentially. Oh, they withdraw? Okay. Are they going to be, like, rest on everything? Okay, so this gets 2 KO'd. Oh, no, this might just die. Yeah, this gets 2 KO'd. Okay, so we go for it again. Ursaring, or does it? Can I safely Solar Beam? Is it at 7%? Do we think? I think it's at 7%. I just don't want to miss. Oh, they withdraw? Torrent up. Okay, that's cute, I guess. I mean, the Ursaring's dead. Like, in front of whatever. Everything's faster than it. As long as my damn what's-it-called isn't here. Now, I really, really want a Healing Wish. But at the same time... I really would like to have one of the special attackers alive for the Muck. But I guess since it's not cursed up anymore, it shouldn't be that big of an issue. But Ninetales is still just really, really good here. So, I think rather than try to heal up Weezing, I might just try and count my losses. And just go into it now and kill it so that it doesn't become... So that it doesn't become setup fodder for Muck. Because they're Curse, P-Jab, Rest. Maybe Sleep Talk. Mono P-Jab could be a thing. Maybe Drain Punch. Like, we don't know. As they U-turn. Okay, so we are still becoming setup fodder. Very unfortunate. They're going to get all that HP back. So the Rocky Helmet chip is, like, non-existent. They could go out into fucking Ursaring and Rest. Oh, that'd be so annoying if they do. That'd be literally so annoying. Maybe I should have Healing Wished. I knew they would U-turn. But I was hoping they'd just attack so I could die. But I didn't know what... I guess I don't know what they would attack with, because Hurricane is very inaccurate in the sun. So I guess they could have, like... I guess if they're a physical, maybe? I don't know. Regardless, they get a pretty free turn here, depending on what they go into. If it's, like, Shaman, or if it's anyone besides Muck, I'm probably staying in, basically. Okay. So they do go out into Muck. In case you're wondering. In case you're wondering what they went out into. They went out into Muck. I think I'm going to immediately go into this. And just fire off an EQ. Oh, they're doubling. That's... Okay. Okay. I mean, is the sun still up? Is the sun still up? If the sun's still up, we get a very strong Rock Blast off right now. Fuck, the sunlight fades. And the ashes go without thrones. We're just going to Terra Rock and Rock Blast immediately. I can get up my Stealth Rocks later. They do stay in, so they either U-turned or they stayed in Hurricane. Which, either way, we should be coming out on top here, Gigadoo. Hopefully. Am I recording? I am. Wow. Tornadus, Therian. Yeah, this Rock Blast will kill. They U-turn. Fuck me. On a potential Shell Smash? That's crazy. Unless they go out into a Mirror Urbmon right now. It would have to be like Shaman, though. As the Mirror Urbmon. Quality Grass. Yep, there it is. Alright, well, how much are we doing? That's very unfortunate, man. 0. Got it. Oh, that's very unfortunate, man. Okay, well, I mean, at least we can still trade with the Tornadus later. Kind of wish I would have just got a Rocks now, but whatever. It is what it is, right? We do hit 5 times, which is pretty cool. So now we get to do some things. Honestly, I just go out into this again. I just go out into Ninetales again. I either fire off an Overheat or I Will-O-Wisp. They can't, like, Wish Pass into Ursaring, because I will Overheat on this turn. But they could definitely, like, Wish Pass into, like, Torrent or something. Or even the Electros. Which I'd also Will-O-Wisp. I'd stay in Will-O-Wisp for sure. Dude, imagine I brought Neutralizing... Not Neutralizing. Imagine I brought Misty Terrain. Oh, they Earth Power. Good read. Good read. Didn't do much. So you are very defensive. That's what we learned today. Good read, though. That was a really fire read. In theory, like, it hit both things, you know? It hit Torterra and Ninetales. So a pretty free play for them to make. But still, either way, like, good decision. We will kill the Shaman if they stay in. What on their team can Terra? I feel like it's Electros and Ursaring. Yeah, one of the two can Terra. Or either one can Terra. But the Ursaring's so low, I doubt they would Terra that now. But if they do, you know? And we can still Healing Wish our Weezing if we want. Like, that's an option we have. Which might not be too bad here. Outside of the Muck. So yeah, man, it just comes down to what they want to do here. I have no overprediction to make at the moment. Overheat is just very, very free. If anything, it gives us intel on like what the Electros or the Screamtail might end up being. They just go into Tornadus. Okay. That is a fair play, I guess. Big overheat. Oh my god, that did damage. Wow. Okay, we'll take that. Hell yeah, we'll take that. I think now I actually Healing Wish. I could Will-O-Wisp, but then they can just go into Muck pretty easily. I really do still like this mono round, though. As much as I want a Healing Wish, and I keep bringing it up because it makes a good. It makes sense. It does make sense. It has such a good matchup against the rest of the Pokemon. I'm just gonna overheat again. As they Bleakwind Storm, land it in the sun. Don't kill me. They do get the speed drop, however. Can I land my overheat? Yes, I do. Tornadus is no more. Alright, so now Roaring Moon has the speed tier. 1,000,000%. Banded Knockoff is looking very, very nice. If they get up rocks with, like, Scream Tail. Honestly, whoever they go into, I might Healing Wish now. After I've said it all that time. Unless they go into Ursaring. Then I hit it again. And hopefully the overheat lands. Yo, shout out Ninetales, man. Good mon. That overheat did so much damage to Tornadus. Is that like normal damage? Or are they like negative SPDF? I got a really good roll. If they're like super offensive, I got a pretty decent roll. We take those. Quality grass. Alright. So this mon is in. I think I want to save this, obviously, right? Like, obviously. Anyways, they Earth Powered last time. They might Air Slash this time. I think regardless, I'm just going to go into Moon. HP on Moon is somewhat relevant, but also not that relevant. But in the off chance they want to, like, Wish Pass here, I'd like to go into my U-Turner. Roaring Tune. In case you guys haven't picked up on the theme of Roaring Moon's nicknames, no fucking shot. How do you make that play? This guy's on fucking crack. How do you make that play? What the fuck? I mean, it makes sense. It kills the Ninetales, and in case I go into Roaring Moon, it's a great play. Holy shit, this guy's fucking on one. What's this Pokemon's name? Shaman? This guy is fucking crazy with it. U-turn in the sun should kill even if they're max Fizdef. Bro, this guy is fucking on one with it. This guy can't make a wrong read to save their life. Anyways, I actually knock off instead because it does more damage. Holy fuck, man. That was crazy. That was just insane. They go into Scream Tail, I assume? Surely there's 2 KOs. I'm banded in the sun. Oh, defense raise. Fuck me. Well, that's going to go away. That did... Oh, that was a crit. Okay, that did some good damage. Do we still have the sun up? Sunlight fades. Okay. So, in order for Scream Tail to be that defensive... it literally can't be speed invested. It's got to be Bold Nature. Yeah. Okay, I mean, well, it could have some speed investment, but basically, yeah, that's doing that much. Sun boosted knockoff. Crit. That should not have done that much. Wait a minute. What am I looking at? What do I have wrong here? I don't know. Regardless, we did a lot of damage. I kind of want to go for it again. Not gonna lie. No item. No item. Banded outside the sun. Says it should kill. I don't know how much I trust it. Oh, that's a crit. That's a crit. That's a crit. Okay, it definitely doesn't kill. I'm gonna go back out into this. Because if they kill us, that's fine. I think we just go out into one of our special attackers and knock it out. Which is none of them. Wait a minute. This was a throw. We actually just gave it a defense raise. This was a pretty big throw. Okay, as they wish. That's fine. Because now we just overheat. Yeah, because overheat should kill this if they don't, what's it called? Okay, they do protect. That's fine. I still overheat. I overheat and then Healing Wish, because they probably do it again. Holy shit. What a fucking read that guy made on the Shaman. It makes sense. Like I get, like I'm like a 4 HP Ninetales, like in their eyes probably 1 HP. So like it definitely makes sense. But if they wish here again, I just Healing Wish on the next turn. They do. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna sack our Ninetales here. But we're gonna get what's his face up. They might not even protect here, which would be pretty interesting. They do. That's fine. So now I can either go out into Ogerpon and not care about anything. And just SD. What if I just SD? If they Encore me, that's going to be very upsetting. If they T-Wave me, that'll be even more upsetting. But in theory, I can keep my Healing Wish in the back as well, which is really nice. Do I make that play? I guess I do. I'm just curious how much this is going to do. I don't want them to Encore me, but I also don't want them to Thunder Wave into Encore. So I think I'm just going to click Ivy Cudgel and see what happens. Because if they Thunder Wave me, like, that'll suck, but I feel like I'd still outpace a few things. Like the Muck and the Eel. And the Ursaring, maybe. But if they Encore me as a SD, then we're in a... We just feel stupid. So yeah, they're super defensive. The sun is up. This isn't going to kill unless I crit, of course. Actually, even if I crit, it doesn't kill, according to my calculations. Just because they're super Fizz Def. But regardless, we get an Ivy Cudgel off in the sun. So it's going to be doing some damage. And if they wish here, right now, then I SD on the following turn. 100%. So let's see what they do. Big Ivy Cudgel. Big damage. That was a crit, by the way. And they Encore it. Alright, see? There we go. I knew it. Okay, we finally get a play right. We finally get one play correct, guys. We finally get one play correct. Anyways, their defense is gone. My sun is gone. I feel like now this kills. Even though that last one was a crit. But they did have a defense raise. But the sun was up. So I don't know. This might not do enough. So outside of sun. I don't know. Oh, we're getting damage off. We 2-KO something. Like, surely. A bear. Okay, this guy's dead. Okay, so that's good. So sun is never going to be here anymore. The Screamtail is low, though. And I could still use the Healing Wish on either Wheezing or Roaring Moon. So both options are there. And honestly, it might be better to use it on Wheezing. Because I think that gets rid of Para as well. I think it heals your status. They go on to Muck Bucket. Okay, I think I just hit this Mon. Like, even if they're, like, mad Fizz Def, yeah, I think I just hit this Mon. They're asleep, so they gotta roll a good turn. I'm running out of Pokemon to murder Shaman. But if I Tail Glow with this in front of... Yeah. We're just gonna Cudgel. Perfect. I didn't have a reason to switch anymore. Quality Grab. Dead. Let's go. I was like, there was no switch for me anyways. Like, it didn't really make any sense. But at the same time, I was thinking about, no, I was like, what my thought process there was, if I don't kill the Muck and they roll Poison Jab on me, I just get to go into Manaphy and set up. Because there's no way the Screamtail is faster than my Manaphy. So I'm not worried about Encore on that part. I would just click Surf at that point. So that's why I stayed in and just Ivy Cudgel. It felt like the freest play. Because, like, they're asleep. They haven't revealed if they're Sleep Talk yet. So, in my eyes, it might even just be free turns. So, I just felt like Ivy Cudgel was the play for sure. They go back out in a Muck Bucket. Am I still Encored, bro? Like, let me find out I'm still Encored. I am, in fact, still Encored. Because, yeah, like I said, if they kill me here, and I honestly feel like I 2-KO, yeah. Oh, well, because of the crit, definitely. So, are you Rest Talk? And are you Attack Invested? Because if they're not Attack Invested, we always live this Poison Jab. They are Rest Talk. And they do roll the rest. Very unfortunate for you, bro. It do be like that sometimes. It do be like that sometimes. Man, we had an Ogerpon video last week, even though it was, like, not an Ogerpon video because reasons. Use Ivy Cudgel again. It was like a bait, you know what I mean? I was like, Trailblaze Ogerpon just wins. And it did in theory, but not in actual because my opponent brought 3 Choice Scarfers. In the past, we're not going to talk about it. But now in this one, Ogerpon literally just wins, which is hilarious. Because I will SD in front of the Electros. I don't see why I wouldn't. Mascot. Is this really the mascot? For a second, I thought this guy was, like, high in the air, bro. Is this really the mascot? Hold on. It is! What's this? The eel... I can't read what that says. But it is the mascot. I'm going to SD here, because I think it'll be fun. I don't think there's any one move this mon could do that'll, like, kill us. But I guess, in theory... I mean, Ivy Cudgel is 2 KOs. Well, I shouldn't SD. You're right. I should not SD. We got so many crits with this mon, too. Holy shit. Big Super Fang. Maybe I should have SD'd. Ogerpon crit like 3 times, bro. We finally got to see the power of the Ogerpon. I was honestly really shocked to not see their, like, top 6. They brought a lot of the bottom boys, but honestly, they kind of popped off. Oh! This can't possibly hurt me. Electric, Fairy, or Steel. Okay, so what's it gonna be? It's Fairy. Alright. Yeah, this doesn't matter. Unless they T-Wave, I guess. They could T-Wave for sure. There might be AV. I'm really only assuming that because of Super Fang. 2 crits in a row. Ogerpon's just broken, man. I guess we're getting 2 Ogerpon videos in a row. The fake one and the real one. This is why you just click Ivy Cudgel with Ogerpon. GG's. Holy shit. There is still a Scream Tail. That's definitely in range. That Encore was their downfall. Because it makes sense. It makes perfect sense in their head. Or not in anyone's head. It makes perfect sense in actuality. Because, like, if I SD there, and they don't Encore, and they don't T-Wave, if they don't do either of those plays, I win the game, like, immediately. But since I realized that Encore was a very real strategy that they could have clicked in that moment, I just said, fuck it, I'm just going to Ivy Cudgel. Hoping I either don't get T-Waved or they Encore me. And that was it. So yeah, man, sometimes you clap your hands and it bites you in the ass. I don't have an analogy for this. If you all like what you saw and you saw what you like, don't leave a like and subscribe if you're new. We win a game. We finally win a game. All right, let's go. We had 3 losses in a row going into this one. Not just in this league, you know what I mean? We lost in GBU in week 7 and 8. Spoilers if you didn't check that out. And then we just lost last week in this league. So, feels good to win again. But yeah, with that being said, I already said my outro. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought of the team as well as the battle, yada, yada, yada. And we'll see ya in the next one. Peace.